Hi, everybody. Dr. Blanchard here. Hope you're doing well. I'm in my dining room. You all saw a picture of it, what it looks like. This is like my command headquarters. Anyway, good to hear from some of you, and I hope everybody's staying safe, and I'm just stir crazy, and I really miss all of you, and I really hope that we'll be able to get back together here pretty soon. All right, but in the meantime, stay safe, right? A couple of things. We got a lot going on, so that's why I thought I'd send you this little audio recording from me. Our greatest concern right now, and that would be Mr. Henry, Miss Minix, and mine, and we've talked quite a bit today. Our biggest concern right now is the exam. As you know, there have been changes, and you guys are going to be able to take it from home, and you'll be able to actually have some notes. And I mean, these are very different testing circumstances, obviously, than we've had before. So we want to offer every incentive possible for you to be as prepared as possible, obviously. So we watched this lesson on College Board today, and it was very, very good. And it was on poetry, and they were talking about structure. And you remember how we were just recently talking about that. Talked about structure, shifts, all kinds of just really, really good points. They also discussed the Petrarchan sonnet, which is the Italian sonnet, and I had not gotten to that yet. I was going to do sonnets next when we had to abruptly, leave school. So, there's a very good chance that you could have a sonnet on this exam. I think it's really, really important that everybody is up to date on sonnets. And so today they talked about the Italian sonnet, or the Petrarchan, as it's also known as. What I'd like you to do, I want to change some things around, okay? I would like for you to watch the College Board video today. They will have live tomorrow at 12 noon. They will start that lesson. Again, ours is every day from 12 to 12:45. They will start the lesson with the homework from tonight. So I would like for you to go and watch that video. I have links posted. I have it on the School from Home page, on the regular Lassiter blog. So you can watch that. It's about 45 minutes or so. And then I want you to take in the information there, and then I want you to submit some notes, and I'll give you some guidance on that. I'm in the midst of creating this right now. I'd like you to submit those notes to Schoology. I'm having to learn Schoology, which really isn't that bad, but it's not as intuitive as one might think. So I'm trying to work on that too. And we're trying to keep it easy. So the only thing I'm trying to have you submit to turn it in would be the dialectical journals, okay? So anyway, going back to this poetry lessons. So they're going to feature one. They've done one today. They're going to do one on Thursday and one on Friday, I think. And I would like for you to each day, they will issue homework like they did today. So if you watch that video, you'll see the homework. And basically, they have a poem from the 2014 exam. And you're going to do a little mini, take some notes, mini explication, on that. I would say use the Vendler like what we've been using. If I feel like we need to adjust that, I'll tell you that, but it's a solid way of approaching a poem. And as you know, Vendler does have structure as a part of her whole scheme. So I'd like you to do that, do the homework, and I would like for you to submit that to Schoology. You need to submit this before noon tomorrow because the class, they're going to come on at noon tomorrow. And they're going to start, as I said, with discussing that. So that's why I want you to do that. In other words, it's practice, right? It's really good practice for you to do the assignment and then hear from them, on that. We have decided as a group of colleagues that we are going to count all of this toward your participation grade. And so that's a really good opportunity for y'all. So another incentive, hopefully doing well on the exam is a good incentive on its own. But we want to, give you more. So we're thinking this can really benefit you concerning that participation grade. Obviously, the fact that I want you to do these things Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I know that that's going to take time. And I had a lesson posted regularly for today, which I think is really important, guys. I want to emphasize that. I put up a couple of really important lessons talking about meter and rhythm and what is free verse and blank verse and all of that. And I just think that those are essential. So please make sure that, that you have watched all the videos and the information and that you have taken notes on all of that, because I think that will help to make these other lessons make sense. Now, since we're going to be doing this, I think this is really the most important thing that we can do right now. So if you would please do that, I am going to extend the deadline or the due date for the novel Dialectical Journal. I had originally made it this week, I think, for Saturday, and I'm going to push that off until Friday, April 3rd. Okay, so that will give you, another week to, to read, and hopefully you're enjoying your books. From what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing on the discussion board, I think you guys are enjoying them, and so that's great. And I appreciate the funny little messages that y'all send me too. So, I'm just going to give you more time on that because I don't want to stress anybody out. I just feel like we need to sort of zag now, maybe instead of zigging for a little bit, because I feel certain that these lessons that College Board is putting out every day in our course at noon, that they're bound to be geared toward important material that they are going to be stressing on this new exam that they're creating. And so I think it's important that we're in the loop on that. Now, Mr. Henry and Miss Minnick and I were trying to figure out how many of these we want you to do every week. That's still up in the air because we still want to have our own lessons and things that we want to talk with you about. But I think for now, our best course of action is to watch the video from today, turn in, the homework assignment that they give, do some notes on, basically a practice analysis, notes for the poem that they've given. And then we'll do the same thing on Thursday and Friday with the notes each day being due, by noon. Okay. And as I said, I'll push off the Dialectical Journal deadline to April 3rd. I'm going to write all this in the blog as well. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. This is sort of a fluid situation, and we're all doing the best we can. And we just want to keep things moving forward, and, we just want the best for all of you. Okay? So we're going to do what we can and keep moving forward. And Harry says hi. And again, I miss all of you terribly. And hopefully I will see you soon. Okay? So take care and stay safe. All right, guys. Bye-bye.